Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, how y'all doing? Darren, I see you there. Old Palon, Chew. Hey,
What's going on?
Show Me and myself are up here tonight. Go ahead, Show Me. Say hi to everybody.
What's going on, everybody? Old Palon, Chew, and let's see, my chat's not showing anybody else right now.
Yeah, PETA. So far, that's who's in here so far. Those three so far. So as you all saw, open panel kind of got a little messed up tonight. RC got sick. I wasn't able to come on till later, so Show Me said he can come on. He can run some. He's got some stuff up there. I mean, if y'all wanted me to, I could run some later as well. I know Darren. I don't know if you're more than welcome to try to pop up here if you want to. I don't know how well anything will fill tonight, but anybody's welcome to come up if they want to. We'll give it a couple minutes here and let some people get into the chat, and I can pop. So Show Me has his silver showing right now, so I will pop, let him show what he's got there, and that's what he's got going on.
Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Captain Vic, welcome in. So tonight, a few new choices, but we've also got the usual suspects. We got the 2023 Grogu or Baby Yoda. We got the 1974. This is a different one. Vintage. Swiss of America, 1974. Round. We got the Sauron. That's the 2023, I believe. 2023 from Newey. The Dark Lord Sauron from the Lord of the Rings films. And then we got a 2024 Silver Swan from the Perth Mint. This is 2024, so it does have the P125. You can kind of see it underneath the wing of the swan there, right above the water. And we got an 06 Silver Eagle. Lyle Locomotive, welcome in, y'all. How you doing? We also got a Prospector bar, Silvertown. And we got a flag bar. The Engravable. And we've got a Nadir bar here in assay. And that's what I've got to choose from tonight. And we also have the flashlight options. So if you'd like flashlights instead of silver, you can pick one of these 3 flashlights and 2 halves, or you can pick 2 flashlights.
Hey, there's Harley Babe popped in there. It's weird. I would have to refresh that side there.
Welcome in, Harley Babe.
Hey, Old Pelon.
Are the choices tonight?
Well, what did you say you want to do? How much did you want to do it for?
Let's do it less expensive races tonight. I mean, most all this stuff is I got it for a good deal, so let's do 5 for 10. Let's see if that draws any interest.
Darren, like I said, I don't know how many people might pop in, but you're welcome to come on up if you want to.
5 for 10. Everybody, let's see if anybody's interested in some $5 silver.
I know it usually takes a few minutes for everybody to see that we're on and possibly get a few people over here. So, and sharing us out will help too, guys.
Yep, if you haven't hit that like button, please do that. And please share the stream out. Let everybody know what's going on. Brad V, the place to be.
We are still going to have the, you guys all know, I did try to set stream up a little bit later for open panel, but nobody popped tonight. Nobody popped in the back. It was at 10 o'clock. So we just canceled that one for tonight and came on here now. Shomi said he could do a few cheaper races. And like I said, if anybody else out there wants to try to pop up, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know in the chat.
Are we doing it depends
No,
on
this has
Jay.
nothing to do with open panel tonight, Harley Babe. Unfortunately, Jay, I guess, is at work. If open panel would have went off like normal, I believe the spots were still going to get kept. But RC got sick. Sterner ended up having to work late. So that whole open panel kind of got a little messed up tonight.
What's going on? Speaking of Jay Smokes, welcome in.
Oh, speak of the devil. There's Jay right there.
Jay, you're more than welcome to hop up here if you got anything you want to run tonight.
I'm not sure, but I think he might be at work because I found out from Sterner that he got his schedule or something got changed. So that's probably why he wasn't.
What's going on, Peter?
Peter. There's Joyce.
Joyce is in the house. Welcome in, Joyce. Running a 5 for 10 tonight. Giving everybody a little bit of a break. Jay says he's still working.
Oh, yeah, he's still working. So we will still have that as far as on open panel again. Like I said, it's Jay's race. So that's going to go up until the day after Easter. And then the chat race will get run for that for the Katana. And we still also need to fill the rest of the Ernest race. So don't forget about that. But we'll probably try to get some more spots on that, like Wednesday, if not tomorrow, depending on how RC feels and stuff like that.
Race for the Katana. Katana, you want to? I know you want to. You want to win the Katana.
Yeah, those are expensive and they're very nice because I actually have a couple myself. So.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's got that dragon handle.
Yep. That was very nice of Jay to do that for a chat race. Chat race if basically people are putting chat in. So how that works, if anybody hasn't heard how that works on open panel, if you put a chat spot in either in a main or a mini, then you get added to that race. Then when the race gets run, you'll however many spots. So if you put 5 mains, 5 minis, whatever, your spots get put in on the list. We have a spreadsheet going for that. And this is, I don't know if anybody's in yet or not, but this is 5 a spot here. If anybody's interested in getting in.
Heck yeah, 5 spot to get some silver. Got this beautiful 2024 Silver Swan with the Perth 125th anniversary mark on it.
Hey, Harley Babe got a membership. Who else got one? RC, of course. Katita dub season. So he's doing 5 a spot, everybody. We can, it's always nice if we can get a couple mains in first, then we can run minis. So, Bull Sterner's not up here tonight as of right now. It's Show Me Stacker and myself.
What's going on, Bull? Welcome in.
I know Darren's out there listening. Darren, if you want to pop up on here, you're more than welcome to.
Hey, Ruger. Yeah. Little orange cats protesting.
Hey, Jamie.
What's going on, Jamie?
We're up to 14 in chat, it says right now.
Heck yeah.
Going up little by little.
It's better than anything I ever get. I get like 8 to 10 usually.
Well, you know, on an average on open panel, you know, well, back then, used to get 80, 90 people then, and
That would be awesome.
used to get a ton of people back, ways back.
Couldn't keep the gate races open when going with that many people.
Oh my goodness, yeah, they were closing so fast.
Drop it and closed, huh?
Yep.
Just got over bad storms in North Carolina. Well, I'm glad they're over. Hopefully they didn't do any damage, or if they did, hopefully not too much.
Yeah, we're actually getting, it's not on the ground again yet, but it's actually snowing here again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It snowed here yesterday, of all things. Flooded Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday it quit raining and got cold, and well, cold for us, and started snowing by the evening. I was like, what the heck? And now it was warm and sunny today.
Huh.
Nice, Missouri.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me anymore though that we get snow into April nowadays. I mean, we've had it will we'll get lake effect snow and it'll pile up a couple of feet on the ground. It'll melt real quick in April, but we've had it.
I agree. Cats protesting. You're all good, Bull. You don't have to worry about it. Like,
yeah, Bo, I know you go to, you know, other streams and stuff and, you know, getting other races. So, I mean, we understand that you get in where you can get in at. That's what the only thing you can do, Bo. We just like having people popping in the chat too.
heck yeah. Jamie, I think, is asking you a question about $25 or something.
Did you? Yes, I did, Jamie. I responded to your email and stated that I sent it to her, and she knows it because I've talked to her since then. So yeah, everything's good with. You're talking about silver selling machine, yes.
Heck yeah. Let's see how many people we got. I'm not on laptop right now, so.
Well, there's 14. It's going up and down in chat right now. Harley Babe, what is the one in the front next to the baby Yoda? Can't figure it out.
The Sauron? The Dark Lord of Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I think it's the one if you're looking at your screen directly left of the Yoda.
It's a 2023 out of Nui, and that's Sauron from the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, my lighting is really bright, but it kind of screws with the camera a little bit.
No, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll get a spot to start it off. So
Breaking the
he's
ice.
doing $5 a spot, everybody, on choice up there. So if you win the race,
Yep, $5 to get an ounce of silver. Thought it looked like my ex. Well, I mean, could be a dead ringer.
Darren got one. Well, let me pop up see what happens here, but they'll let me pop up a race and at least get one started.
All right. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Brad. So we were 2 down, 8 to go, y'all. $5 a spot, $5 to make you holler for some silver.
We got me and we got Darren so far.
Daryl's in there. Thank you, Daryl.
Daryl. All right, 7 left.
Heck yeah, y'all. Anybody want to see anything up close, just let me know. This one kind of comes up not very clear in the background there, but it's Draper Mint 1974 Swiss of America round. Don't usually get a lot of vintage up on my stage.
So he's doing, Jamie, I don't know what you got, but he's doing $5 a spot. So Jamie's in chat saying, can I owe $1? So I'm not sure. We don't usually, like I was saying before, we don't usually get into all that, but that would be up to show me if you're saying you've got $4 and not 5. I'm not sure if that's what you're saying.
Jamie, do you have 4, not 5? Because if you do, we're probably going to run a mini. So my advice would be just hang on to it. I really don't like to chase people down after streams, you know. So we'll get you an opportunity to play, that's for sure. Harley Babe's in for one. Thank you, Harley. 6 left.
So if we did see, you're doing 5. So if we did a mini at $1.50 times 10, that would give you 3 on the main if we did that.
Yeah, or we could do a little one for. Okay, that's fine, Harley. We got 6 left. Yeah, I mean we could do that. We could do $1.50 times 10, or we could do. I guess there's no way to split that by 2.
I try to keep them all like we can. Nobody has to. I mean, anybody can do it the way they want. I just try to keep them in 10 spots, races, and then sometimes it seems like the people like them two and under.
Yeah.
Most of the time when we do the minis.
I was just thinking out loud if we did like it for 2 spots on the main.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That'd be a total of $10. So we could do like 1 for 10, or we could do 2 for 5. So it wouldn't be that many spots. It still wouldn't cost that much money.
Right. Yeah.
Jamie a shot. Like, you know, if we did a 2 for 5, that'd get Jamie a couple of shots if he wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be for a ton of spots, so it wouldn't be kind of messing anybody over who's already sent in for or already spoken for a spot, you know?
Right.
Want to give it? We could give it a shot. Harley, babe, how do you feel about doing a 2 for 5 mini for 2 spots on the main?
Well, one of the two. Let her drop it. Because $1.50 for 10 gets you 3, and the 2 gets you what you said, get you 2 spots. So.
All right, we're going for the 2 for 5.
All right.
Sweet. All right, Jamie, here's your shot. your chance. We're doing a mini, $2 a spot, 5 spots total, gets 2 spots on the main. So if you want to put in, drop a 1 or a 2, you can get 1 or both, 1 or 2 spots on the mini. Darren's in for 1. Better drop it quick though, because I got a feeling it's not going to last long.
Yeah, it's only going to be for 5 spots.
That's perfect, Jamie.
Oh, Jay
says 1 me, 1 chat. Thank you, Jay.
Jay's putting chat in.
And
Jamie. So Jamie, I don't think you've so we'll drop Show Me's info in the chat. I don't think you've sent to him yet. Unless you're by some chance you sent it to me. But I don't think you've sent to him yet.
Yeah, Jamie, I got all the apps. So whatever you need to send, just go ahead and send to me directly so it's easier for me to keep track of. Plus, with only Brad on the channel, he's the only one that would be able to round robin anyways. So let's make it easier for everybody and just send straight to me if you can.
So he does have Cash App and PayPal. There's both of them just got dropped. Nightbot just dropped them. So I will bring up, make sure I got everybody on here. So we had Harley Babe was.
Send it to Brad. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll share this. Make sure I got the right one. There it is. So Darren got the first spot, then Jay. Jay put Chad in. Then Daryl got 1, and Jamie got 1.
Looks good.
All right. Let me take a look here so I can verify, make sure. And okay. So I did get Jamie's. I can verify that.
Cool.
We're going to go done. Full screen. Let's see. Let's do 88. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do the crazy 8s.
Good luck, everybody.
And this will get you 2 spots on the main, whoever wins this. And if chat so happens to come in and win it, that will be up to Jay, how he wants to do that. If he wants to run a chat race and give 2 spots away off of that, or if he wants to put chat in on the main. And then if chat would win on the main, we would run another one.
Harley Babe, I got you. Thank you very much. And Darren, I got you. Thank you. "20 seconds to go. Good luck, everybody." It's so hard to tell with these swimmers. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that like the elephants. I don't like running like the elephants because like 20 to 30 seconds ahead of time, whatever one drops back all the way, but like when you're on a 10 spot. Darren.
Boom, Darren wins. Getting 2 more spots on the main.
All right, Darren. Close that. Go over here and put Darren on the main for 2 more.
Right. All right, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, 4 to go.
4 spots. So Jay's coming back in on the main, and he's getting one.
Now we are 3 spots left, y'all. $5 a spot for chance to win an ounce of silver. We were rocking and rolling.
And Jamie, so you sent, you had 1 spot on that mini the last time. So if we end up doing the same thing again, you'll have $2 credit, because I believe, let me double check, but I believe you sent 4.
Oh, he sent all 4.
So he would have that, looking right now to make sure. Yeah. So you would have $2 credit.
All right, Jamie. Looks like Harley's pausing the main, so get ready. Get your 1 ready. So looks like we're going to run another mini here. We're doing the same
Jamie,
thing.
you were in the last mini. You put 1 in for that one. You can also, we're going to do another one, so you have $2 credit left. You can also get in this one, so you can drop your spot and get another spot.
Yep, another chance to win. I got a puppy snoring behind me.
Right. So Daryl's going in. This one.
Thank you, Darren. I'm just going to put double D's on here.
So
right,
Jamie, whenever you want, you can, on the mini here, you can put a spot in. No, Jamie, you have another
you paid for this one.
It's credit right now.
Yep, already paid for it. Just put in your 1, man. You're good. You paid for 2 last time and you only got 1, so you got 1 coming to you. Darren's putting in chat.
Darren for chat. So we got he put Daryl in, and then Darren's putting chat in. All right, there's Jamie's other spot.
Thank you, Jamie. And good luck to you.
We got 2 left.
2 left on the mini, y'all. Does my voice come across okay when I'm down here? I never really listen to my streams afterwards, but I'm down in the basement, so sometimes I wonder if my connection's that great or not.
You sound okay to me.
Okay, good.
On the StreamYard side.
Good.
Yeah, Harley Babe says okay too. I mean, because I can unmute the YouTube side, but I'm assuming it sounds okay on there too.
Thank you, Harley.
So we got 2 spots left, and that will take care of the mini.
We're moving right along. We'll get this mini filled up and closed and ran, and we'll be down to our last spot. Dylan. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say this stream doesn't have anything to do with the katana race. This isn't the open panel. Open panel didn't happen tonight, so yeah, this has nothing to do with that. Unless, the only way it would have anything to do with that, and that would be if Jay said anything, but other than that, it's only on the community open panel is what was stated.
But it does get you coin karma. If you believe in that. It does work. It is a thing. I've seen it.
But that's why I said, Darren, if you wanted to come up, if you had something you wanted to try to run on this stream, you're more than welcome to do so.
Darren's getting another one. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah, we didn't have open panel tonight, Bull. RC wasn't able to, he got sick, and Sterner had to work late, and so I tried to set it at 10 o'clock, and we didn't have anybody pop back there for open panel, so I just completely canceled that one. And then Show Me put a message in there before I shut it down and said he could pop on in a little while, and I said I could set a stream up. So that's pretty much what we did. Darren's getting one.
What's going on, Ernest? Welcome in. Running a mini right now for 2 spots on this main at $2 a spot.
Oh, Bull, there's nothing to be sorry about. We try to do the open panel for the people in the community. It worked for a lot of years, but that's about all I can say without, yeah, that's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that.
Jay says if you want to add the names, that's fine. He just can't keep track right now. So, I mean, I can make a list of all the chat spots for tonight and send it to you in an email if you want. And Darren's closing it down with chat for the mini here.
All right. So Darren put a chat in at the end. So Darren and then Darren chat.
Welcome in, Jenna. How you doing tonight?
So that gives us 5 on that one.
So chat is in this mini twice, y'all. Heck yeah. Thanks to Darren.
All right. So there's this one in there. We got Daryl. Darren put chat in. Then Jamie got his spot. Darren got one. And then Darren put chat in. So Darren put chat in twice. Right there. And I saw his where Jay's message right there. So I know RC and Sterner are not, of course, they're not watching right now, and I know they were keeping her along with the that list as well for the Katana race.
Yeah, I'll make a list. I'm gonna just start a new sheet of paper with the list for the chat spots.
Yeah, I mean, I know it would have been what if he said that. I mean, that's up to him. If he said that, would be whatever you had in for chat spots last race and plus the 2 this race.
Yeah, Jay put in chat on the last mini, and then so I think what he said on that is he wants his chat spots to just be chat for anyone who's there when the race runs or something. And then Darren put in chat twice on this mini.
Yeah, so basically if that happened, like Jay's chat spot, if one of those would happen to hit, then we would, I'm assuming we would just re-grab that list that night, whoever was there, because chat would be there, and then we would have to rerun it if one of those hit. That's what I'm guessing he would do.
I think he meant for whoever's watching at the time of the race.
Right, that's what I mean. Like whoever's watching, like when the Katana race ran, if one of his hit, that's what would really have to happen, because they're not designated to anybody unless he designates them to somebody. All right, so I guess you would be getting everybody's except Jamie's right there, because he sent it to me.
Yeah, and I'm good. Everybody's sent, so we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah,
and I appreciate y'all. Oh, there's all your puppers.
Yep.
Oh, they look about as spoiled as mine. I see they're on the bed there looking at you.
Yep.
I love this race, but I would love it more if he actually got a hold of the fisherman at the end.
Yeah, it jumped in the boat and ate him at the end or something.
Or just swallowed it Jaws style. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little morbid. I don't know. All right, we got 8 seconds left. We got the pink chat shark making a move. Anybody else going to challenge?
Darren Chat coming in. Boom.
Boom. Got the win, did not get the fisherman.
All right. So,
I
Darren,
mean,
that was for 2 spots. So,
yep.
the choice is now yours because you put it in. Do we want to put the chat on the main race, or do you want to run a race now and pick 2 separate people to get spots, like first and last or first and second, or do you just want to put 2 chat spots on the main?
Says put it on main.
All right. So it's going to be Darren Chat on main. Darren.
I think I just saw somebody say hello in Marsh in chat there. So welcome in Marsh, if you're in here. We got 1 spot left on the main race here. $5 for the spot.
And Marsh. Oh, there he is. I see him now. So we have
Jamie,
1 spot left on the main right now, everybody. 1 spot
Jamie,
left.
just because you're out of money doesn't mean you're out of the races. There's still chat spots there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you never know what might happen here, Jamie, because when we run the main, there's 2 chat spots on the main now, which would mean if one of those would hit, we would run a chat race, and you would be eligible to win. And I'm trying to see if let me see the Katana race. I'm trying to see if I can pull the spreadsheet up for that, so I can add the names because there's only 3 to add. So
yeah,
yeah, there it is. Okay, so we had the
Jay.
first one was Jay putting chat in, right?
Yep.
Jay put chat, and then Darren.
Yep.
And then
it was Darren twice.
So Jay put chat in. And then Darren just going to go on as a Jay's. So you guys heard what Jay's doing. Like if Jay puts chat in, if one of his spots would win, then we would do run another race. But Darren, you're going to go on there twice. And that's only because the stream wasn't going to be for that. But Jay said if we wanted to do it, we could. So we're going to do it. And that takes us up to, when I add those 3, that takes us up to 114 on that list.
Wow. Pretty good odds for a Katana race.
Yeah, and we still got another, week or 2? I think it's another.
At least one more show.
At least one more open panel.
We'll have to advertise that pretty hard. All of us to get the most people next Monday, because if that's the last one, that's the last shot.
I think Easter is next. Would be not. Let me look at the date. I think we got one more.
Thank you, Darren. All right, and we are closed. If you haven't sent in, please do. And I trust everybody that.
Yeah. So it's April 20th is Easter, so the 21st is when that's going to be run. So it'll at least be one more open panel prior to the race.
Sweet. Welcome in, Canes.
And we said, he's putting Dale in.
Yes.
All right, I go back over to the main.
And I got that, Darren. Thank you very much.
Darren. Where'd they go? Help going off.
And Jay, I got you. I just got notification of that. Thank you very much.
All right, so let me share this one out. All right, so here's what I got. Myself was first. Daryl, Harley Babe. Darren got a second. Darren got a third. Jay got one. Darren put Chad in from the mini win twice, that one, and then Darren put Dale in to close it.
Heck yeah. Looks good.
Right.
Thank you, Harley Babe.
Here we go.
Ready to rock. Good
And
luck,
just
you happy faces.
remember, guys, make sure you've been talking, you're chitting, and you're chatting here if you're here, because I am not going to wait for everybody to come over here. If chat wins, to grab names.
So chat it up now, y'all. Yep, RC got sick today.
Yeah, he gets bad allergies. Plus, yeah, he wasn't feeling well. He tried to take a nap and thought he was going to be able to possibly still come on, and he wasn't able to. And I've got a lot of appointments myself going on, so that's why I wasn't able to.
Let's see here. 25 seconds left. Who's going to fade back there?
This is another one you never know, because somebody always will fly up at the end.
They don't do the slingshot in this one?
That's what I mean. Sometimes you never know. Like sometimes it looks like somebody's going to win, and then that one will drop back, and then somebody just, there it is.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I thought Jay was taking it. All right, y'all. If you haven't chatted up, do it real quick because he's pulling it. Don't miss out.
Right. Close that one, open another one, and start grabbing.
Good luck, everybody, and thank you, Darren. Darren says grab it. Yep, he is grabbing it real fast.
Yeah, but I what I do is I have the chat picker tool, so I can take all the stuff out of it that doesn't need to be put in there, like all the members and stuff will show up. So I try to get rid of all that.
Yeah, it takes all the participants out and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that way. I mean, not that it's a huge ordeal, but all right, so put it through there. I just gotta grab me another race here. Let's see. Let's do this. Putting them in now, but I've got the list, so you don't have to. You're still chitting and chatting. I've already grabbed the list.
All right, no need to chat anymore, y'all. But if you do,
I mean, you can if you want, but it's not going to do you any good. If you weren't here, you weren't here. All right, I'm bringing it up.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Brad, for having me up tonight and for running all this.
Oh, no problem. All right, we've got the big mother truckers coming up here. Thank you, Darren, for putting the chat in.
Heck yeah. First race of the night is a chat win, guys. Guys and gals, that is.
See, JV, I told you. You got another chance to win, and you're in it here as well.
Yep, this could be Jamie's night. Kane says too soon. This one's really hard to tell too, though. They go back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, the trucks, the cars. I like to try to pick the ones that aren't going to drop back 25 seconds early, and then you know who's going to win it.
Yeah. Yeah, like Jamie and Canes are falling back real hard.
Yeah, Jamie dropped back. He might have a chance to slingshot here forward.
Who's gonna bounce?
Uh-oh, here comes.
Oh, shoot.
Old Pawn,
Chew. Oh, man, it's neck and neck. I think Chew got it.
Well, let's take a look here.
Congratulations, Chew.
I'm trying to see. Is Chew here? I know Chew was here a while ago. I'm assuming he's here because there he is.
Congratulations, Chew. I got your address information from the last time, so I'll just get that thing rolling. Get your label printed out tonight. Chew wins. Let me get your selection.
All right, let's get pulled up here.
Chew has the NOS. That's right. Chew, can I show you anything closer, or did you already have an idea of what you wanted to win tonight?
Yeah, see, there's your example of right there of people that support a lot of channels that don't get into a lot of races, but they go through channels and they support everybody. Like Chew does that. He definitely goes to everybody's channel and supports them.
Yeah, he's always up there hitting that like button, chatting in chat. He's always sharing us out. And yep.
Jay says almost.
Yep. Old Palon was right there. Let me start running through these just in case you didn't catch them earlier. We got the 2023 Grogu.
He said, can I look at the third one on the right? That might be the next one over from the, I think the next one over from the Grogu. To your left, that one, I think.
So choose that. That's the Sauron from the Lord of the Rings, the Dark Lord himself, Old Horsehead. 2023 from Nui. Is that the one you were wanting?
His messages are still there, Darren. I can see him. He said, can I look at the third one on the right?
Yeah, unless it's happening in YouTube. He says, I'll take it. Thanks. Heck yeah, Chew.
I see him saying, thanks, show me. Sometimes if you're getting on your side, like when you're refreshing and it pops up in red, that means YouTube's having a problem. But yeah, I would be able to see if anybody's erasing anybody's messages, and I do not see anybody erasing anybody's messages.
Unless he's maybe retracting some.
Nope. I'm looking up through the chat here just to make sure.
Well,
the only thing was he did Darren, just so you know, Darren he did retract 2 messages that he said above, but nobody erased any. So I did see that he did retract 2 of them. Yes, he did. He retracted 2 messages, Darren. Yep, I just checked it. So he's gonna go again because he's doing cheap races right now. If y'all are interested in some cheap ones, I mean, if there's people here that want to do $6 races, I can do some. But Show Me said he's going to run some deal tonight, so I said go ahead. And if Darren, if you want to pop up, if you've got something to run, or anybody out there, and this is an open panel, but I don't mind if anybody else wants to come up.
Heck yeah. Well, let's try to roll another 5 for 10. See, I'm not sure how many people we got Yep, Harley Babe, let's do the same thing.
And he did. So Jay did say if anybody was not here, if anybody puts chat in on any of the races, even though this is an open panel, we will add you to the list for the Katana race. So keep that in mind as well.
Yep. And Jamie, don't worry about being out, because just like the last time, you never know, there might be another chat win. So just hang out and see what happens.
Yeah, Jamie, you don't have to go anywhere. You are more than welcome to hang out and chat, because if another chat wins, you can always get in it. I'm not sure what you were trying to say above there, Jamie. Something that looked like breaking in last night. I'm not sure what that means.
I think he's on a phone. Sometimes I think he's on a phone because his messages get a little scrambled.
Yeah.
Then Marsh says one of these days I'll get a camera. I'm running off of a phone right now in Marsh. It's it's not perfect, but it works. My cell phone's got as good a picture as any webcam I think I could get without spending a ton.
Something about breaking in last night. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, if anybody does want to drop their links, most of you guys know how to do it here, but you could put exclamation CHAN if you would like, and it'll drop your channel for you, or exclamation me, and it will drop your link. And I know Angela finally made it. Hopefully it'll stick, but I know she finally got the last couple we've been trying to get there. Muscle Shell dropped her link on his channel and got like the last 7. I think she needed 7, and she finally got them. So if they stick, she made it to 500.
Oh, Darren says he's setting up a candy race. That sounds interesting.
Freeze drive through candy pickle kits, gummy gushers, sour gushers, Mexican candy. Where we can pick candy, get silver chasers, you'll all be in line. Yeah, well, all we can see, like we tell you, just see how it goes.
Darren's grabbing that first spot, breaking the ice, y'all. Any more interested in a main spot before we start running some minis? Last time we got quite a few main spots before we broke into the minis, but we ain't scared to run some more.
It is. So Darren grabbed one. All right, we got 9 left. This would probably be, I would say, when we do start doing minis, we'd probably do the dollar, at least the $1.50 to get 3 spots.
Yeah.
That keeps us under 2 and gets us more spots.
Yeah, and it fills up the race a little faster. Yeah, if I was running on my own channel and had enough interest to do it, I would do those 2 for 5s all day long, but I don't want to punish you too much. I know it's a lot of work to run that many.
Well, it doesn't matter to me if they wanted to rather do the 2 for 5s. I was just figuring to get the extra spot on the race since we still needed 9 more.
Yeah. Freeze dried sounds good.
Yeah, I've had. I mean, like some of the freeze dried stuff. Like, we can get all that stuff up here too at the grocery store. I like the freeze dried bananas, stuff like that they got. Those are pretty good. The only we are going to have to figure out, especially when there's a lot of people, because we've been having a fair amount of people. Not, of course, not today, but prior, we've been having a fair amount of people, and normally we have a 10-minute each person, 10 to 15 time limit. The only problem with the minis is on the open panel, it's taken a long time to try to get people through that way with trying to do a bunch of minis, and we get stuck on somebody for 45 minutes. And if we have 8 people up there, it's hard to get through everybody at a decent amount of time. We'll have to keep for sure 10 spots races and not try to do any huge ones.
Yeah. I've seen that on other shows before, where they started out with like a big race or something like that, and like, man, that's gonna kill the stream, like.
Well, yeah, it's all I've always had, even when they were filling quick. I've always had it first round, 10 spot races, no big ones first round till we all get everybody through one time. And then next time around, you can try what you want, but if your time expires, your time expires.
Yep. Harley Babe's putting chat in there. Thank you, Harley Babe. Anybody listening that wasn't aware or wasn't here, Jay did say that any chat spots would get you into the sword race. So anybody wanting to get a chat spot, get in on that sword race, this is an excellent, cheap opportunity to do so, because we're running a mini right now. It's $1.50 a spot. And if you can't afford to, it's fine. We understand. Just hang out with us, and we'll see what we can do we'll see what happens. You never know.
So I got
Puddin' and Daryl. Thank you.
All right, I'm fronting. Got 17 races going and the spreadsheet going right now. So just give me a minute.
No problem.
I mean, I know you can keep an eye on the chat while I'm filling in the spreadsheet and then getting the mini ready. So.
Yep, and I've got lists going on paper if we ever need to refer back to them. Let's see, Jamie. Brad is working on something right now, but it says, and the lay was called. I think you mean the lady was called?
Oh, that's right. This is mini. Yeah, Jamie, right now, I mean, he can see the chat for me right now. I got another monitor on, but bringing up a mini race right now. So we got Harley Babe put chat in.
People can sense when you put in chat. Some do. I don't know. I've heard a lot of theories. I've heard people say there's like a text group of people that let everybody know when a chat race happens or something. I don't know. I just know I'm not on the list. So thank you, Harley Babe.
Well, yeah, you can go in and create a group chat on your phones if you want to, and then somebody could go in, do, and then go, hey, there's a chat went over at such and such. Everybody head over.
Oh, Jamie says he likely got or almost got robbed last night, I think. So I think
we got 3. I think we got 3 down on the mini. Harley Babe put chat in, Daryl and Jay.
Yeah, Daryl put Darren in. I think it was. I just wrote double D's. Yeah, Darren put in Daryl.
So we got 7 left on this mini at $1.50.
Yep, and that's a cheap
free on the main.
Yep, cheap opportunity to get in on that sword race and get some cheap coin karma.
Yeah, and don't forget, like you said, if you put chat in on this, so I already because I'm assuming we'll fill this mini. So I added Harley Babe to the spreadsheet already. I mean, obviously, we got the mini going, so it should fill. Might take a minute, but it should fill.
Yeah, sometimes I think they're just waiting for that particular spot.
Yep.
Harley Babe saying, "Let's go." She's getting her fiery red-headed temper going. Jamie says
He's like, you better fill this. I want my chat spot on the katana race.
That's right. Jamie says had 10 police cars at his house last night. Wow. Bet you the neighbors were freaking out almost as much as he probably was.
Daryl is going to name his candy Silver Shop Chippendales.
Nice. Depending on your age, that could mean two totally different things. Chippendales, the cartoon, or the
yeah,
male dance club.
Dancer Chippendales, yeah, like your Magic Mike, right?
Yep. James says yes. Yep. I bet you a couple of my neighbors would probably freak out if they saw 10 police cars running down the neighborhood.
Yeah, I live out in the country, so if somebody breaks in out here, they ain't going to be seen again.
Yeah. They got to get through 3 ferocious guard dogs before they can even get to you.
Oh yeah, and then if they would happen to get that far, they got a lot more to deal with besides them.
Oh yeah. Side by side or an over under or something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, you seen the other one, the AR the other night. Plus, I've got, oh my goodness, I've got a lot of guns.
Darren says he's got hungry dogs.
Yeah, my dogs are, like they're friendly, but try to touch me or hurt me, then they're not so friendly. And I'm sure most dogs, protects their owners as they should. Yeah, right, Charlie, babe. Throw them over the hill.
Pete is getting in there. Pete says 1 meet, 1 chat. Just getting that.
Oh, so Peta's going in on the main, and then you'll also, and then by putting chat in, that will get you on the katana race as well. So we're going over to the spreadsheet as well and adding Peta under Harley Babe onto that one.
Yep.
So that'll take us up to 116 spots on the spreadsheet for the katana race. Yeah, I used to have, actually, besides the ones I have now, I used to have some smaller dogs. They were, what the heck was the name of the breed? The breed will come to me. My goodness, I got pictures of them and stuff, but they all got old and passed away. My last one that I had, I actually had to have put down because she has getting cancer and stuff real bad, and we ended up having to have it put down. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's not.
But I have had a couple small ones. Laja, I think they were called Laja Opso, I think that's how you say it. But I had 3. They were all, one was the mother. We had the mother at first, and then we had two of the puppies from prior litters. And they all had them they were older, so they all lasted a long time, or were around a long time.
Yeah, we had 3 cats and 2 dogs. Now we got 2 cats and 2 dogs because one of them, they're
actually brought them. They're all actually buried here on the property. After we took them out to the vet and they did what they needed to do, and then
we opted for the cremation on ours just because we didn't know if we'd stay at the house we're at. I mean, we probably will, but there's probably going to be a time where we're not going to want to deal with the stairs anymore, and we're just going to find something smaller, downsize.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
It's actually between my pups that the ones that passed away, and there's my grandfather's, because he was down here. He lived here as well. So there's been a lot of dogs that are actually, which I know where they're at, but there's a lot of dogs that have been buried down here.
Yeah. Yeah, the last couple of years for that cat, though, before she passed, we think it was like a stomach cancer or something. She wanted to eat all the time. And so, I mean, I went through cans of cat food. I was probably going through like 5 cans of cat food a day, trying to keep her fresh food to eat.
Yeah.
But she would puke a lot and tear up the cat boxes. And I mean, silver lining, but like, they're only going through like 2 or 3 cans a day now. But I'd give it all back up to have her back. So we got, 5 spots left on this mini. $1.50 a spot. $1.50 could get you a chance at winning 3 spots on the main race.
Yeah, and there's already in the mini, we already have 2 chat spots in there. So if one of those happened to pop up, then depending on if it was right now Harley Babe chat spot or PETA's chat spot, they would have, if one of those won, they would have to let us know how they want to do their race. If they want them to go on the main, or we run a chat race and give spots away to certain places. So
yep,
we leave that up to choice of whoever puts the chat spot in.
You only have 1 Swan in your collection. Do you have a 2024? Because that's what this one is. 2024, and this is 2024, so it's got the P125 anniversary mint mark underneath the wing, right above the water. And in this lighting, my camera kind of does not want to focus in that well, but.
Go on, it looks pretty good on my side, though. It looks like it's focusing pretty good.
Of course, I'm looking at it through the cell phone screen.
I see it on. I'm seeing it on StreamYard. The only time that the ones in the background go out of focus is when you hold one up to the camera. That one comes in, and then the other ones behind it go out. But then when you drop it back down again, they all come back in. Hey, nice. Silver Clan, Cartier, welcome in.
Cartier's in here too. Heck yeah, welcome in, guys. We're running a mini race right now. Winner's going to get 3 spots on the main. We are halfway through the mini. $1.50 each spot. And winner's going to get 3 on the main.
I don't know. Are you still? So Harley Babe, I did get one the other night from them, but I didn't take the pink one. Are you offering that as a choice too, right?
Right. Not just the main stage, but if you'd like a flashlight off of the stage, you can do these like a half a choice. So you can pick 1 flashlight, you can pick 2 flashlights, or you can pick 1 flashlight and $1 in constitutional. And that's a 64 Kennedy and a 51 Benji.
Just get your cutter out and cut a ½ ounce of silver off of one of those, like cut Grogu in half or something.
Shoot, no. Silver's hard to cut.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone thinks because it's a softer metal, it's like lead, but it's not. I took a 5-ounce piece one time that I was checking to verify the authenticity of it, and I was like hitting it with a chisel and a hammer, and I was like, man, of course it was a pour, so it was like a big chunker, and I was trying to go through the middle of it.
Yeah. You have to get yourself a nice cutting wheel that would cut it right now.
That's what I did. I took a carbide cutter, air-powered one, like a Dremel, but an air-powered one, and I took it to that, and it cut it, but it sure did leave a little bit of silver on the table. But did the trick.
Well, we got 5 left on the mini, everybody, and we have. Let me see. I think we had 1 on the main. Yeah. So this, when we fill this, it'll give us 4 down on the main total, but this is only $1.50 to get on the mini.
Yep. Anybody want a mini spot for $1.50? Y'all, we still got a pretty good ways to go on this race.
And you do get added. Any chat spots get you put on the Katana race, and that originally was not happening, but Jay said we could do it tonight and tonight only. It won't be for all the streams because normally it's only going to be for open panel, but open panel did not happen tonight, so we're doing it now.
Heck yeah. So anybody want to put a $1.50 chat spot in gets a chance to win a 2.5 ounce silver katana. Is that right?
I gotta look and see. I don't have mine handy to look at. I can't remember. I can look at my invoice online and tell you. I can't remember if it was 2 or 2.5.
Darren's putting in chat. Thank you, Darren. So now we are 6 spots down on this mini with 4 spots left. And on this mini, it's $1.50. Gets you a shot at 3 spots on a main. Big advantage. Yeah, I believe that sword is a 2.5 ounce. I know the rest of them, like the Gabriel and all the angelic swords, I believe were 2.5 ounce. So I believe this one might be. Harley Babe's in for another. Thank you, Harley Babe. 3 left on the mini. And we got some fine choices out there. We've got a vintage Swiss of America by the Draper Mint. And this was from 1974, so this predates me.
Yeah, those are 2 ounces. That Katana's 2 ounce. I just double checked it.
Oh, okay. Yep, and Jay just dropped it in chat. In 2023 Grogu.
I had it. Because there is some. I know there is one that I have that's a 2.5, but I couldn't remember which one it is. That's why I had to double check it real quick. But they are, if anybody looks them up, they are pricey.
Yeah. Maybe it's the Michael. It's like a 2.5. There's one of those angelic blades.
I think that's the one it was. So we got. Let me go back over. I go back over to the mini because I was looking that up. So we had the last one I had in was let's see, PETA for chat. Who was after PETA for chat? Anybody?
Darren put in chat.
Darren, all right. So Darren will go on. Darren, yeah. And
then Harley Babe grabbed one for her. Yep. Silver Clan. I've got them all. I've got everything but Zelle. So I got PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Well, Jay says the other swords aren't coins. Oh, okay. I wonder, are they made by different people or are they all Comsco?
Yeah, they're not all made by. Not everything is made by Comsco as far as on the swords and all the different ones.
To be honest, I've never had one. I've seen a lot of them go for races and stuff like that. They look cool. I know Ginger's had a bunch of them. I think he gets more than one each time they release one.
Yeah, well, I had been too. I've been getting a few of them, and that, a lot of people have been getting them, but lately I've been working. Usually I'll get 2 or 3, but it just depends because like those katanas, they're, like I say, look them. Anybody look up the price of what one of those katanas cost? Very expensive.
Man, I'm sure they're what, $200 or $300 somewhere in there.
Close, they're close to $4.
Good Lord.
Depending on, you know, and they're collectible just like everything else is, that they only make a limited amount of something on. Of course, they go up in value too. So
Yep. Yeah, it might be close to 400 today, and I might be 5 or 6 tomorrow.
yeah. Well, I believe they're right around, if you look them probably like eBay and stuff like that, I think they're like 389. Some places have them at 420.
Because they've already sold out of their run. Like they've
Made a limit. They're each numbered, and they did do a because when you got them they were sealed, and they did I can't remember how many, but they did a very small amount, like a gold gilded one, which was like, if you happen to be one of the ones that got that one, you know, the few that they did, I didn't get a gold gilded one. I have two of the regular ones.
right. All right, Silver Clan's closing us down on this mini. Silver Clan, payment information has been dropped in the chat. I'll drop it for you again. Actually, right above.
Right. So I had, besides Silver Clan, who else gave us another chat spot in this one?
Okay, so Harley Babe started us off with one chat, and then PETA grabbed a chat, and then Darren grabbed a chat.
Okay, so Darren put another chat in. Okay, I got to add him to the spreadsheet. Okay.
And then Silver Clan just put in chat.
The Silver Clan put one chat in?
Yes.
Okay, so Silver Clan will get on the spreadsheet. I did that, and now I got to go back over here. Harley Babe. And the last one I had on the mini was Harley Babe. So in order, if you could give me after Harley Babe on the mini, who goes next?
Okay, it was Silver Clan's chat.
All right, hold on. So, yeah. The chat. Okay.
And then it was Silver Clan for 2.
Right. Silver Clan. And Silver Clan. That gave us 10. All right. So I'll bring it up and show everybody, make sure it's correct.
Thanks, everybody, and thank you, Silver Clan. If you need that payment information, I can drop it in chat for you again. Harley Babe's been dropping it throughout. Okay. Sounds good.
So there's the list. We got Harley Babe for chat. Daryl, Jay, PETA. PETA put chat in. Darren put chat in. Harley Babe got a spot there. Silver Clan put chat in. And then Silver Clan got the last 2. So that would be technically 2 and 3 for spot wise.
And we
so are you checking or are you ready?
I'm haven't been checking, but we'll go ahead and run this thing. What's going on, Muscle Shell? I'll check while we're running.
All right. We're going to do triple fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
I did add all those, everybody that put a chat spot in, I did add all the names to the Katana spreadsheet.
Sounds good. And Darren, I got you.
Hey, there's Supreme Ginger Stacker.
Ginger, what's going on? And Harley Babe, I got you.
Who's gonna come up?
And Silver Clan,
Daryl's
I
coming
got
up
you.
pretty quick. Daryl.
Congratulations, Daryl. Is Daryl still in here?
I'm sure they probably both are. Let's see. So Daryl's going to go on the main for 3.
Yep.
Daryl. Daryl. 3. 6. So that's
Daryl, you
still,
just got 3 spots.
yeah,
Heck
you
yeah.
got 3 spots, and we got 6 left on the main. So now we have to close it because got the minis already done, and you guys sent for them. So we have to get this thing closed.
Yep. We got 6 spots left, $5 a spot. Anybody interested in a main spot before we open up another mini? Friendly reminder that if you put chat in tonight, you get in on a silver katana race, a 2-ounce coin, high premium, super badass silver katana.
So I'm assuming everybody out there knows what we're talking about on the katana sword, right? Everybody knows what we're speaking about.
I think so. Ginger, are
I
you
would
closing it,
assume
right?
so. But if you're not familiar, Jay's doing a up until Easter. He's doing a, if you put chat in, you get a spot on the spreadsheet. And when we run that race, you have an opportunity to win it just for putting chat in.
I think Ginger said something about, yep, and he sent for it. So, yep, Ginger closed it. All right. Thank you, Ginger.
You closed your main?
He sent, yep.
Oh, I'm not. I was on the spreadsheet, so I was not looking at it right then and there. So he took the last 6 spots.
Yeah, he sure did.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's get him added to the.
Oh, he's wanting to show off. He wanting a showdown with Daryl.
Oh, so we got. Oh, I'll show him the list here in a second. But he's going to have more spots, but that's okay.
It'll be close.
So he got 6 spots.
Yep. Wow, thank you very much.
All right. So I'm going to share the list here. I was just getting ready to see if we had to do another mini, but we didn't have to. So
Daryl just turned his hat backwards. Oh shit, we're getting. Anybody ever seen that
last
movie?
one? So let me get rid of that one. So here's the list for this one. So we had Darren come in. He took a regular spot. Then Daryl came in. He won the mini, so he got 3. And Supreme Ginger ended up getting the last 6 right there.
Yep. I don't know what he sees on the stage that he really wants, but good luck to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he probably knows about your lights, that you got your lights up there.
Oh,
if
yeah.
Joe wants to choose the light. We'll see if he wins first, and then.
Yeah, he may be after no light.
All right, here we go.
Good luck, everybody. Let's see here. We got Darren with the dark green car. Sometimes that thing is extremely lucky. We got Daryl with the pink car. Supreme 2's in that hot red car. anybody's race. This one's tough to predict.
Here we go. Yeah, that pink car is usually, a lucky car. It has been in the past.
Yeah.
Down low on the outside there.
So Daryl, number 1, and Supreme's dark blue car fell back.
Uh-oh, Darren's holding the lead right now, and pretty good lead. Here comes, I can't see, Supreme's coming. Oh, he's got a bunch of, oh my goodness.
Oh, shit.
I was not expecting that to hold the lead.
Wow. Man, Supreme's going to get mad at me now. Congratulations, Darren.
Smokes.
Wow. With a single spot.
Fuck her up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh my goodness.
That was something else. I was expecting somebody to fly out of the back.
I was too. I was like there with a pretty good lead, and
I was ignoring Darren's car because I was like, there is no way he's going to hold the lead that long.
Yeah, Supreme was coming on strong, but he freaking just held it.
I was waiting for that bounce, and nobody bounced. Whew. All right. I'm going to switch to decaf after that.
Huh.
All right, Darren. Congratulations. Is there anything in particular you had in mind that you wanted, or you want me to go through the options again?
Yeah, Ginger, I think her tires went flat.
Yeah, someone poured sugar in the gas tank or something. I'll just start running through them real quick. Welcome in, West St. Jags fan. All right, Darren, I'm going to start running through them. So we got that, if you like the vintage, what's the Swiss? Okay, that's a Swiss of America round from the Draper Mint, and that's from 1974. Well, I appreciate it, Ginger. But it's in pretty good condition. Predates me, so it's in a lot better shape than I am, that's for sure.
Huh.
They added in a brand new capsule. I always put everything in a brand new capsule that I can.
Hey, Jags fan, how you doing? Show me's running a couple cheaper races so far. He's doing $5 up there, and I invited if anybody else wanted to come up. They were welcome to.
Is that what you were after? That want that vintage round, or want to take a look at some other stuff?
He said, start filling while I look.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless you don't forget also, Darren, and you may already have one, I don't know, but he does have those lights as well as part of a choice if you wanted a light, one of the O lights.
What's donkey? Oh, the prospector bar. Yep. And I just took it out of its satchel today because the satchel was yellowing. So I believe it's a vintage. But all the little fingerprints you see are from on the capsule, but it's got a real mirrory shine on it. But took it out of the satchel and put it into a brand new capsule. I keep supplies, so one thing I can't stand is getting something real scratched up, you know. So try to keep everything looking as pristine as possible. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's shiny. We also got, probably most premium pieces that I got right now out on the stage are the 24 Swan with the Perth 125th anniversary mint mark, or Nadir bar because it's in an assay, and I don't think they're making them anymore. Or if they're planning on making more of them, they haven't done it for a while, so they're kind of sold out on all the online retailers. So I thought I saw St. Jags fan just dropped a 3, but I don't think we dropped the.
Well, I was gonna ask before we do any dropping. Now I can, if anybody wants, I can run a race, but I have to do $6 for mine. So I'll ask if anybody wants me to, and I can show. And Shelby can more certainly can come back up, but if anybody wants after Darren picks, I can show, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. All right. Swiss is coming your way. Let me drop info in chat.
So we got a ton of stuff up here, but we'd have to do 6 for 10, everybody. And I do have a lot of Germania stuff up here, and I have a couple which I actually have to do upgrades on the 2 new ones that I have up here, the 2025s. I have to do $10 upgrade on the 2025s, which would be the new Lady Germania. That's because of the cost of them. RC had a couple as well, and he had to do the upgrade on them. And that's the other 2025 that's up there for the Germania. But the other ones that I have up here, like I have a Hildegard up here, you could take as a regular pick. You can get a Batarang as a regular pick. I have a bank race going that I need a couple more spots on, which has 2 5-ounce bars in it. First place gets 1, second gets 1, third gets 2 ounces on that one. I have some of the UFOs if you're looking for the UFOs. That's over the Kremlin. And we got over the White House.
You are Bon Jovi already.
And we got Las Vegas. And then we also have the dinosaur one there. We got Tyranny. So basically for the 1 ounces that you see here, the upgrades were the 2 new Germanias. We got Una and the Lion Bar. My lighting's a little messed up right now because I really wasn't going to do any running, but if you guys are interested in any of that. You can do banks if you want. If I have something you're trying to bank for. I have so much stuff I don't even have it all out. So
yeah, the more pertinent question when you're talking Brad's table is what doesn't he have? Six spots down, 4 spots left, y'all.
Well, that's right. I gotta come over here and start. Let me go back up here. So Supreme opened it up.
Yep. And St. Jags fan, if you're still in, and I saw you drop a 3. Oh, there you went. He dropped that 3 again, so he's grabbing 3 spots. You got 1 left.
Right. I don't even have a race pulled up yet. I was getting ready to pull 2 races up in case we needed to do a mini. That's pretty
You are
nice.
close.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Brad, do I get 1 of each for modding? Harley Babe says.
I haven't gotten down to what anybody said yet because I'm trying to scroll back up to the spots.
Want me to scroll up for you?
Let's see. I see where Harley Babe dropped it, 6 for 10. Supreme got 3. Okay.
And then looks like Darren got the next one.
Darren. Okay. After Darren.
Daryl.
Okay.
And then Jay.
All right.
And then St. Jags fan got 3.
Jags. Thanks. The Jags, you said 3?
Yep.
All right, that's 2. Okay. 3. Okay.
And then Jay closed you.
Jay. Right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
All right.
I'll bring the list up, and then as I'm doing that, after I bring the list up, I will go through and check donations here. All right, so here's our list. We got Supreme opened it with 3, Darren, Daryl, and then you said Jay, right, after Daryl?
Yeah, but let me double check. Go back up real quick. Yes.
Okay, and then so Jay got 2 because he ended down here. I just double check it. So Jay, and then we had Jags getting 3.
Yep.
And then Jay got the last one.
Yep.
And if anybody needs any information, let me know. So I got Jay. I got you for 6. Jay, did I owe you a spot or something? Or did you? I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. You can let me know. So I got Jay, or I'm not see, yeah, Jay Smokes. I got $6 from him so far. I'm looking to see who all sent here. I saw Darren and everybody pop in there.
He says 1 credit from the EOS.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. Thank you, Jay. I can mark. Thank you for reminding me. I had that wrote down on this paper right here. I can mark that off. Thank you.
Y'all, we want to thank y'all for being here tonight. Just checked. It says we got 13 in chat, but I think that's kind of off because I think we got a few more than that. But
yeah, even like we got more.
Even if it's 20 people to close that race that quickly, that's pretty dang good.
Okay, I got everybody, and then I got Jay's credit, so we are good to go. Thank you. All right, I'm trying to grab my. Well, this is running. Grab my pen, mark that off. Because right there on my tablet, I've got Jay right there with his free spot, and we will mark that off now.
Good luck, y'all. Eastbound and down, we loaded up and trucking. Over the top. Yep, that's right. Crap, what was that reference? He just said a reference for that, and I caught it.
That
Oh,
movie
turning the hack backwards.
Over the Top. I don't know if Darren and Daryl probably seen Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, the arm wrestling movie.
Yep. But he said earlier about flipping the hat backwards, and that's what got me thinking about it. I was like, yep,
Oh
that's
yeah,
Over the Top.
yeah.
Yeah, my brother and me watched that movie about 1,000,000 times when we were kids.
Yeah, it's a good movie. We actually have some guys around here that are in the arm wrestling club.
Oh crap! It's going to be neck and neck. Who's going to take it? Oh man, Daryl
Oh,
barely beats out Ginger.
I thought Ginger was going to get it. Daryl ended up pulling it out.
I saw Daryl dropping his load. There was all kinds of like bricks and stuff falling out of his truck.
All right, so there's your list, everybody. Take that down. That. Oh, so I hear that music. All right. So what are we looking at, my friend? Daryl pulled it out. I think I saw Daryl. I'm not sure. Did you say you wanted one of these?
Those things are so cool. Supreme's like, I'm looking at some rigged sauce chit with a CH.
Ginger's been like the other night. I was saying, I wonder where Supreme is because I know he's been trying to win when the night I was up because I know a lot of times I can't get up till later on with everything that's going on. And he wasn't there that night, but he's been trying to get a win. I know he's trying to win stuff from me.
Has he got a bank with you or anything, or just trying to get a pick?
No, he don't have not Supreme or no. He's just trying to win something, or
okay.
It's an upgrade item and stuff like that. But I know what he's been looking for. So I just kind of, and he knows what it is too.
He says, "I will never win a Brad Vivas." Sometimes it's tough. Who the heck was it I was after for months?
He said our TV went off. Daryl, did you have any ideas of what you want? I know you said earlier, did you want one of the batarangs or did you want something else? Or did you want to bank it for something? It's up to you. But I remember when I showed
okay, he's looking for one with the bird.
You can get one of the batarangs if you want. I don't know if you're into the UFOs, but I showed the UFOs.
I think he's looking for the Germania with the girl with the bird.
So that one there would be an upgrade. This one here is the new one. It's a 2025. This one's a $10 upgrade. RC had a couple of them. He also had to do the upgrade on them just because of the cost of them is the reason why. But that's the new one. That one and this one we had to do upgrades on the 2025s.
Yeah, Germania's getting proud of their stuff. Of course, it's beautiful stuff.
So that's up to you. But this is the one, the new 2025. And I don't have many left. The Sterner actually also, I had two other ones that were taken as upgrades. So that's up to you, though. You do not have to. But I do have the Hildegard. Even though technically it should be an upgrade, I'd still do a regular pick on that. This Germania, I'll do a regular pick on, which is the 24.
Daryl says yes, the bird and the girl. So
you want to do so that would be the $10 upgrade for that one then. That's the one you want. All right, put your name on that. You can just fire your upgrade over, my friend, and I got your name on this. Daryl.
oh, all right. Well, let's see if anybody's interested in doing another 5 for 10. Let's give her a shot. So our choices, I should spread this out a little bit. That's what I should do. Excuse me about that. I had to mute for a second. So we got the 2023 Grogu from The Mandalorian, and this is from Nui. We've got the Perth Mint 2024 Silver Swan with the P125 mint mark. It's right below the wings of the swan, right above the water in that frosted part of the field. Chuck on the other side. We also have a 2006 American Silver Eagle. And a Silvertown Prospector Bar. Very shiny. Yeah, it's like proof like on Prospector side, and on the Silvertown side, it's very frosted. And we've got the, not sure who minted this. I don't think it was Silvertown, because if it was, they probably would have labeled it. But got the flag bar, you know, America. It's engravable if you want to give it away as a gift. And we also have the Nadir bar. These are getting kind of harder to come by. And that's in the assay. And I see chat's moving along. So let's see here. St. Jags is grabbing 3. Thank you, St. Jags. And looks like Darren's grabbing 1 for him, 1 for Daryl. We've got some double D action here. Thank you, guys. And we are halfway there. Bon Jovi, y'all. Heck yeah. All right. 5 spots left at $5 a spot. Gets you the chance to win an ounce of silver.
All right. I'm just getting everything together, seeing what I had left for another. Hey, Jags fan, thank you so much. Holy shit. I just looked at the screen again because I was getting Daryl's package there put together, and I looked at my freaking monitor and I saw the pink all light up. Thank you so much. I think that's probably the biggest super chat I've had since I've had super chat. So thank you so much.
I'm going dark for just a second. I want to see. I can't see it on the StreamYard side.
Darren,
wow.
you weren't shitting, Darren. I turned back around and I saw that and I was like, holy shit. Thank you.
Wow, St. Jags, that is awesome.
I appreciate it much. It sucks that YouTube gets most of it, but it's still much appreciated.
Oh, yeah. And that's really good for the algorithm, too.
Yep.
So, let's see here. So we're still 5 down and 5 left. Let's see here.
Yep. I'm getting names here right now.
Oh,
saw
yeah.
Jags fan thing pop in there and it turned everything pink on me. And I was like, holy smokes.
You're under attack by the pink.
All right. So we had Jags fan came in first.
Jags, I'll drop it in chat. Going dark for just another second while I hop on YouTube and do, well, oh, Harley Babe's on top of it. I shouldn't have even worried. I'm not used to having a mod, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I hope Dennis is okay too, because usually both of them are normally here, and I haven't seen Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Never question. I won't. I'm going to salute you. You can't see it, but I'm saluting you.
Aaron.
Supreme says 1 in the pink and 2 in the. Yep.
So,
That sounds uncomfortable.
Darren, Daryl. Okay, so we're at 5 left.
You know I love you, Harley Babe.
Yeah, you guys aren't kidding. I think when I very first got the super chats, I had a few $20, $25 ones. I think Silver Squad did one, but I don't think I ever had one that was 50 or above. So that was kind of cool to see that. Thank you.
We're starting to slow down a little bit on this, and let's see if we can keep the momentum up by doing a little itty bitty teensy weensy yellow polka dot mini. Let's see if we can do the 2 for $5 and fill up 2 spots with that, and see if that one will fill up pretty fast.
And if anybody does don't forget a chat spot in on any minis or mains, you will get added to the katana race.
Heck yeah. Yep, that's one of the reasons I like doing those minis. There's a lot of incentive to them at the moment.
All right, Jay got one on the
mini.
Jay's getting on the mini. Okay. I just saw that Harley Babe dropped the mini, so I gotta open up another race here.
Yeah, and if at any time I need to go grab my laptop, I can do that, or I can grab a tablet or something and run one through that.
Oh, I got the equipment stuff to be able to do that. That's not a problem. Sometimes I'll tell you later, but because of the medical shit that's going on, that sometimes it's hard for me to do for a long period of time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, anytime you need to tap out, let me know. We got I'm the one that took the
damage on the mini, and this is only for 5 spots, y'all. So
good odds.
Get $2 for 5 spots on the mini.
Yep, for just $2, you got really good odds to get 2 on the main, and if you're feeling generous, you can get a really cheap opportunity to get on that sword race by putting chat in there.
Oh, and Jags fan is saying he sent Cash App to you. Let him, when you get a second, let him know if it came through.
All right, I'm gonna check on that right now for you. Yep, I got it for 18. Thank you very much. Wait, 18.
And I did get Daryl. I did get your upgrade. I saw it pop in. Thank you.
Did you get some mini spots?
People took together. All right. So we got Daryl.
Jags, I owe you $3 because I'm running 5 for 10, not 6 for 10. So that's what it was. I'll shoot you back $3 or give you $3 in credit. However you want to run that. So Minnie's closed. Daryl put in chat. Got one for him. Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah. Now let me go over to the. So don't forget to add Daryl onto the katana. Let me add that first, and then I'll come back over and finish the mini up. Supreme, looks like Supreme closed it.
There we go.
I think I got it. Let me see here. So the guys that didn't see this, I believe I have it here. Right here. So here's the katana that we're talking about. Over here.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to.
Okay,
So that's the one that's going in that Jay's doing. If anybody puts chat in, I'm just showing a picture example, and it comes in that box. So that's what you get there. If you get a chat spot, get a chance to win one of those. And there's our mini. Got Jay, Daryl for chat, which I added the spot. And then Daryl got a regular spot, and then Supreme got the last two.
Heck yeah. And I trust everybody, so we could go ahead and run this.
All right.
Good luck, y'all. Winner of this mini is going to get 2 on the main. And our first race of the night was a chat win, so you never know.
Yep, our chat does win. That would be up to Daryl, because Daryl has the chat spot of how he would like to do it.
Potato Head just flew back there. We'll see.
Oh, he's coming up too. Supreme's coming up strong. Is he
Yep.
going to take the little toy there? Ginger, you got screwed again. The car just ran you over.
I think it just disintegrated Potato Head. I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, the car hit him. He went flying over the hood and went flying right out the screen.
Baked him. Baked that potato.
He's like, are you kidding me?
Nah, it's just not Ginger's night tonight. All right. Jay's got 2 on the main, which means we are 7 down with 3 left.
Add Jay to the main.
And looks like Daryl's grabbing another spot for the main. Thank you, Daryl. And that is 2 left. $5 a spot. 2 spots left. Yeah, I'm sorry, Supreme. I don't blame you. That's the orange beard curse, ain't it?
Two left. And if we need to, we can do one more, another one of those. If we need to do another mini, unless anybody else wants a main.
Yeah, last call for main spots before we open up the last mini. Let's see here. We'll give them just a couple more minutes to see if they drop anything. We got, I'm not even sure how many awesome people we got right now. It says 13 awesome people, but I don't believe that. I think we got more than that. If we do, I think we got people moving back and forth.
Yeah, well, I think we're the only ones on now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Harley Babe says pause main. She's wanting to get this stuff over with.
All right. So this mini will get the last, whoever wins it will get the last remaining spots. It's two left.
Mini is open. Darren's breaking the ice with getting one. Thank you, Darren. $2. 4 left on the mini. Winner's going to get the last two, the lucky closing spots.
Okay, let's see. Two.
For an excellent chance at winning some silver. Brad's putting in chat. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, I got the katana, but if I would happen to win it another one, I'm not going to complain.
Yep. You can dual wield them then. They look really cool. They look a lot like the Highlander katana with the dragon handle. Not 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Not 100% exactly the same, but very close. So Brad's got that chat spot in there. There's 3 left. Anybody want to follow in Brad's example and get on that sword race? Really cheap way to do it, $2.
Three more spots. We'll run this race, and then if anybody wants to me to run another one, I can run another one.
Yep.
Silver Clan coming in to close it. It looks like.
Oh, heck yeah.
2 in 1 chat, so Silver Clan will get another on the katana race also.
Yep. Thank you, Silver Clan. Yes, St. Jags fan. Anybody putting chat in on Monday night's open panels on Brad's channel? And Jay allowed us to do it for this show as well, since open panel didn't happen. Anybody who puts chat in on either a mini or a main spot up until Easter on a Monday night open panels gets an entry into a big mega 2-ounce Chad sword coin ounce, the katana sword. And there's just a little bit over 100 entries right now.
Yeah, so
it's
just
so
Jags fans, since you didn't see it yet or what anything, I got the mini done, but I'll show you the list because I do have that up here as well. So here is the katana race. This is the list so far. And not Jags fan, but you asked about it, and I got to ask. So we have all these names in. We've got 100, and then I put that last one in there, and then Silver Clan, right? Just got one. Silver.
Yeah, Silver Clan just got one.
So Silver Clan right there. I just added your chat spot, so we're up to 121. That's where we are in the katana race. And then here's the mini. So yeah, Jay Smokes is doing for Monday Night Open Panel, giving one away. We will run the race the Monday after Easter. And then if you happen to put chat spots in, which can count on mains or minis, I will add you to that spreadsheet. And when we run that race, you have a chance to win that katana sword. And you let me know when you're ready, because we got Darren, myself for chat, Silver Clan with 2, and then Silver Clan also put chat in, which would give Silver Clan 3rd.
Alrighty. I think we're ready to go.
Right.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Got the go-karts out there. Pink one is the chat one. One of the chat ones. Got chat in
Yep.
here twice, y'all. Looks like Brad's chat's falling back there. Everybody else is holding steady.
There you go.
Brad's
There
chat
you
with a
go.
bounce.
Boom.
Chat wins the final 2 spots, y'all.
All right. I'll pull up the link there so everybody can see it. So you say there's a chance.
Yep.
Right. Stop sharing that. So what we're going to do, so we can run it, we will add chat spots to the main. And then if chat wins on the main, we'll run a chat race.
Heck yeah. So everybody, we're going to run this after the main. So Brad likes to pull them pretty quick, give y'all a chance that's been here with us to have the opportunity. So go ahead and chat it up if you haven't for a while.
No, so what we're doing, so that was to close the main. Show
Yes.
me. So the chat, I'm going to put chat in on the main.
Right.
We're going to run the race. If chat wins, then that's when we would run another race. Remember?
Right. Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
telling them to not wait to get something in chat just in case.
Yeah. I'm going to show everybody the list right now. That's the last one there. And there's our list. So we got Jags for 3, Daryl, Jay got 2. Daryl got a second. And then those last 2 that just won, the 2 chat spots right here at the end. So if chat wins this race, y'all, which has a good chance, we'll be picking them quickly and running another race.
Yep. And in March, the chat race sword thing is there's a big race for the sword that Jay has donated the sword to for anybody who puts chat in on Monday night's open panel. So, yeah, if you put in chat on tonight's show or any of the open panel shows up until Easter, then I think that means there's one more week left. You can get an entry into the big race, and then they're going to run that the Monday after Easter. Yep. And good luck, y'all. "24 seconds left." I think this one has a little bit of a bounce action. Jags 2 is
Jags fan
falling.
dropping back in his boat.
Yep. Jags 1 fell back there too.
Oh, here comes
we go.
Jags number 3.
Darren's in the lead, but Jags is making his way.
Comes Daryl. Jags fan.
Jags 3 taking it.
Congratulations. Right. Jags in for the win. That was
All right.
show me.
All right, Jags, did you have anyone in particular in mind, or you want me to go over those options again? We got the 2023 Grogu. Also have that 2024 Swan with the Perth anniversary mint mark on it. We got a 06 ASE. We got the Silvertown Prospector bar. We also have a flag bar. And we have the Nadir bar in assay. Or, like I said before, if you'd like to pick 2 flashlights from these, we've got the Olight i3T EOS, runs off AAA battery, everyday carry light, 2 modes. Oh, Prospector it is. Excellent choice. I will drop email in chat so you can send me a claiming email, because I'm not sure if I've sent anything to you before or not. I'm going to get my shipping probably taken care of tomorrow.
All right. So if you guys want, we can try another here. You got your choice. You can pick an ounce. You can get on the bank race, which the bank race consists of some 5-ounce bars. First place gets a 5-ounce bar. Second place gets a 5-ounce bar. Third place will get 2 ounces. And I have so the card, guys, let me grab the card so I can show everybody that I need 2 spots left on here. So here's the card that we have on that race so far. We need 2 more left. And then when I scratch the card, when we run the race, whoever the winner is on the card is going to get some credits for a future race with me. I need 2 more spots on that one now. So that would be for the 5-ounce bars and a couple ounces. Got some batarangs if you want to pick a batarang as a choice. Got the owl with the bag. Pick a choice. I've got the UFOs. You could take your choice on the UFOs that I have there. I've got the new Germanias. Those are the upgrades. That one, and then I think I have 1 more left. Like Daryl just picked, but I have this Germania, which is last year's Lady Germania, the Hildegard, the Chestnut. This is the new one for the $10 upgrade. I've got a Kook, another Kook, a Tyranny. I've got some Scottsdale stuff back here in the back. Got a ton of stuff. Silver Phoenix.
Y'all are welcome. I want to thank you all for helping me out tonight and everything.
Dead Men Tell No Tales. I do have, what else do I have? I've got like I said, guys, if you're looking to bank for anything, I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. This is nowhere near everything that I have, but I've got a lot of stuff if you're looking for stuff to bank towards. I've got boxes of stuff. You just got to kind of let me know what you want. I've got some, like this is a Reckless. You can take that as a choice. Another Reckless here. Choice. We got the Buffalo there. Got the Koi Fish. You can do an upgrade. You want the ounce and the quarter ounce if somebody's looking to do an upgrade for those. Phoenix. We got Grogu back here. I've got a Trump back there. I've got that Valcambi bar back there. Got the Phantom back there. The second shelf up there is all upgrade stuff. I got to start open a race up, guys. But if there's something you want to see, let me know, and I will try to get it for you. Here. So we started off, Jay got one first. Then Show Me. Show Me, you're muted or
Oh, I'm just not talking right now.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure if you were still here.
Yeah, I'm just writing stuff down and
Gotcha.
consolidating notes and everything.
Chat.
And St. Jags, I got your claim email. Thank you very much.
Harley Babe, got one there. I got to put your chat. Okay, while we're waiting to see what happens, let me go over here and add you to the Katana because you got a chat spot there. All right, so you're added onto there. You make 122 onto the list. So does anybody else? I thought maybe we'd be able to close this one without having to do any minis like we did in the last one, because look at all that good stuff out there.
I'm in it for the Batarang, but there's a lot of great stuff out there. That's for sure.
I'm gonna do some other. Once I would like to get that bank race closed. I need 2 more slots for those 5-ounce bars, but I've got some other bank races I'm going to do. Like I've got more swords. I've got more some of the halberd axes and stuff like that. But I'm going to get some more bank races together. I'd like to get that one finished. We could get that one closed. This is the Una and the Lion bar, which is in the plastic, and it also has a capsule on it. I would just cut that out, cut it off the plastic here, but because I had more of them, but I just left it on the plastic for now. But yeah, you can get a Batarang. I do have, if anybody's looking for the colorized ones in the box, I do have those for upgrades.
St. Jags, just grab 3 of them. Heck yeah.
Jags for 3, thank you.
That means there's
Jags to the
3
list
spots
here.
left.
Jags 2.
This has been a pretty eventful evening.
Yes, appreciate everybody coming in here. Open panel didn't happen tonight, so we tried to do it later, but nobody seemed to pop in the back. So Show Me messaged me and said he could jump on, and I said, well, I can go on later, and so here we are.
Yep.
We got 3 spots left. And like I said earlier, when we popped on, when we're probably not going to be on a whole heck of a lot longer tonight, but anybody else was welcome to come up if they wanted to. So Jag's got 3. We got 3 left.
Yep.
So
I guess if we need to, we could do a mini on it.
yeah, we could do a mini if you guys wanted. Maybe they're waiting to do minis to so people, we can maybe get some more chat spots for the Katana race.
I mean, you like that 180 by 10 if you want to do something like that. You know, that's a real low price to get in for the chat and all that.
Yeah, if you all want to do the 180, we can do that. Because other than that, we'd have to do like, if we did like smaller, we'd have to do like 3 a spot, 6 spots, something like that. So we could do the 180, and that would get you 3. That would actually close it.
Harley's on top of it. She's doing the 180 for 10.
He said it. Show me, no offense, but I ain't no St. Washington State Jags fan. Jags will suffice, but I ain't no saint, my friend.
Oh, have I been saying St. Jags fan? I have, haven't I? Yep.
I actually think it's state. I think it would be State Jags fan if you were actually saying it like that way. Actually, I didn't even catch that myself. He caught it.
Yeah, my bad. That does make a lot more sense.
All right, we got a mini on right now, and if we close this mini, it will close the main. So you can, the minis also count. If you put a chat spot in the mini, it also gets you on the Katana race spreadsheet. So don't forget about that. It's a cheap way to get a spot on the Katana race as well.
I'll break the ice.
All right, so let's go over here and open up a mini race. Show me chat.
Y'all are welcome. Anybody
So
interested in getting a spot on this mini, that also counts towards the sword race. So $1.80 is a really cheap price to get into that sword race.
all right, we're adding Show Me to another spot on the Katana race as well. This will close the main, y'all. So,
Yep, winner this mini is going to get 3 on the main. Excellent odds.
I think Ginger must have either he's still watching or he left because he didn't win anything.
He may be still in the background. Never know. I hope he's still here.
Well, I'm just saying this would be an opportunity for him to, get a couple spots, maybe win.
He's still got a chance to win it if he's still in chat. You never know.
Yeah. One. So Darren wants one on the mini. We've got a little list going for me here, Darren. And then we got Daryl. And then we got Dale.
Yep.
And then I'm not sure what that last one is. CHST. Oh, chat. Good catch. Chat. So let me go over to the spreadsheet and add Darren for a spot on the Katana race. All right. And then add him on there for the putting that chat in. Four left on the mini. Jay getting one.
Heck yeah.
3 left on the mini. Irish Collector getting 2.
What's going on, Irish Collector? Welcome in.
All right. So if you all will go ahead and send in for the mini and the main. And I'll pull this one up.
Man, looks like Harley Babe closed you.
Must have missed something. I'll probably bring it up right now, though. Okay, so Irish got 2. Okay, I got it now.
Oh, you added that on to Irish's.
Boom.
There you go.
All right, so here's the mini. Show me chat. Darren, Daryl, Dale, Darren for chat. Jay got 1. Irish got 2. And then Harley Babe. And then, so show me. We'll just have the difference between what we had. Because I had the spot for, basically, I think I had 9 that the 5 for the main I had with you, and then the 4 from earlier from Jamie.
Yep. Yeah, I'll send over to you after we shut.
Oh, no problem. Okay. No problem at all. I'm just because I didn't send to you yet, so that's why I'm saying it'd just be whatever the difference is from you coming to me, but it won't be it won't be a lot anyways. All right, everybody. I'm going to run the mini, and while I'm running the mini, I'm going to going to check. Damn thing. It's in my way. I can't shuffle it. That's new. What the hell happened there? Exit.
Oh, the names are bigger or something?
Yeah. Let's see here. It's the Harley Babe's up there, like it's up too far. Let me see if I can. That's odd. It won't let me go up to shuffle it. There it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the music off. Just because it was the longer name was all the way up at the top, it wouldn't let me get to the shuffle. I had to get right above the white part there.
Blame Harley Babe.
Having that long ass name in there. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Activity. All right, I got Harley Babe. And I got Irish. And let's see, that was from the last one. Show me. Yeah, we're doing the difference.
Who's going to fly up there at the last minute?
That was for 2, 3. That was 3.
Who's that up front? Irish 2.
3.
Wow. Congratulations,
Irish. All right. And everybody just give me 1 second. Irish, you won that one. I'm just checking donations right now on the mini. Well, so I don't like to get too far ahead of myself here. So I got Jay. I got and Daryl, you just popped in just now. Harley Babe, I got. Irish, I got. And Show Me, we're taking care of that here in a bit. So that is good for, we are all set on the mini. Irish gets the remaining mains. So let me add Irish to the main. And then everybody, if you haven't, please send over for your mains. All right, so that closed. Let me bring this up. This was the last one. Get rid of that one. There's our list right there. So Jay, show me for chat. And then Harley Babe, Jags got 3, and then Irish got 2. So those ones were your mains for you. Show me right, the top 2.
Yep.
I'm just doing like you do, keeping notes so everything stays straight. Let me know if it went through.
And State Jag says, I had a bank check on that super chat. I approved it, but please let me know if it went through or not.
Okay. All right, Jags. Oh, are you saying your bank? Are you referring to your bank account? Is that what you're asking about?
Sounds like it. Sounds like it was one of those fraud checks, so he approved it.
Oh, okay. I will let you know. See, the super chats, when anybody ever does a super chat, so the way it works, I don't get those instantly. The only way I get anything instant is through like Cash App or PayPal. So I don't see those for like a month. So when it gets added to the YouTube account, I'll let you know. But I don't believe I will, other than it showing that it went through on when it popped up pink. Other than that, that's all I can tell you right now. I'll have to go into the YouTube later and check it.
And he says he's got you. 10-4.
All right. So I got Jay sent, show me. Is there Harley Babe? Yep. Jags, I believe, sent the PayPal, if I'm not mistaken. Just trying to go through them and check. Yep. PayPal. Irish won the mini, so let's run this. Oh, we're not doing slow. Hold on. We're not doing slow.
Good luck, y'all.
Good luck.
Secrete. Secrete. Oh, man, my guy's all spastic. He's already been in the front and in the back.
Then show me on the, when I did the mini, what you had 2 minis, right? On the mini when I did it?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 mains, 2 minis.
Yep. Okay.
And then I got you down for a mini on mine, and then a main on mine, and then Jamie sent over 4 to you.
Yep. Yeah, here's 5. 4, we had the 4 for him, and I
sent over
chat. I put a chat mini in, because it won.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I sent over 460. If that's not enough, let me know.
All right, no problem.
20 seconds left. Impossible to predict this one. Anybody's race.
Yours, really your mini that we did was $2, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I would owe you 11.
Yes, and then I owed you 12 plus 360, so 1560, something like that. Jags wins.
Look at that. Jags number 3 in for the win. All right, Jags.
Choices.
What would you like to do, Jags? Would you like to get a spot on that bank race for a chance to win the... So I've got 2 spots left on that. First gets a 5-ounce bar. Second gets a 5-ounce bar. Third gets 2 ounces.
He's says bank race already.
All right. So you'll be number 9, and we'll need 1 more spot for that. So that was Jags fan right there. Jags fan. All right. Got you right there. Jags fan, number 9. We need 1 more spot, and that race will be ran.
Good night, Jags. Thanks for all your help tonight.
Thank you, Jags. Appreciate it. And I'll let you know on that as soon as I find out. But thank you so much for sending that over earlier. So it's up to you. Show me if you want to try another one, if you're done.
Oh, I don't know. Getting pretty tired, but I can try one real fast. We'll just...
Yeah, and this might be the last one of the night, everybody.
Let's see if there's any interest in just a real cheap one. There is one silver option for this particular price point. Let's do a 3 for $10. $3 for $10 for either a flashlight or for $1 constitutional. And that says that is a 51 Benji and a 64 Kennedy. Or your pick of any color of the flashlights I have left. I've got the tactical black. Thank you, Darren. Darren's in for 1. And I've got the olive drab green. And I've also got the baby pink. The baby pink is got a cute little gold belt pocket clip on it. And I do have my own personal as an example. Now this is the previous model. It's the i3T EOS, and these boxed ones here are the 2nd generation, so they're the i3T2s. The difference is a little bit of a brightness issue. or a difference. So this one is on high mode, it's 180 lumens, and on low mode for like reading a map or whatever, it's 5 lumens. These new models are 200 lumens, and that's out of a standard AAA battery. Now, Olight has, in so many words, allowed permission without voiding warranty to put a rechargeable battery in these. So if you'd like to buy a rechargeable, I believe the number on it is a 1440, and you can find them on Amazon or other online marketplaces. But those rechargeable batteries are typically a 3.7 volt versus however many volts are in a standard AAA battery. I should have looked that up actually. But they will really push the brightness of the light as well without damaging it. So that's my low mode, then high mode. So that's the high. That's low. And it's just a single click to switch. Or you can also do momentary press if you want to have just temporarily put your light on without clicking it. You know, for some reason or another, if someone's in your house, you might not want to have the clicking sound, so you don't have to rely on it. It would just take just a little bit of practice to touch the button without clicking it. The pocket clip is good for a belt. It's good for a pocket. It's reversible, so you can also clip it onto a bill of a hat and use it as a headlamp if you need to in an emergency. Say you got one of these in your car breaks down, you need to do some work to it, like change a tire or put a hose back on or whatever. You can go hands-free with it, so that's a nice option. But yeah, nice little flashlights, and like I said, $1 constitutional. So let's see, where are we at now? We're 2 spots down. Darren and Daryl both grabbed some. And we've got 8 spots left. And if this doesn't fill, it's not the end of the world. Harley said, darn it, I'm broke now. Harley, I'm going to put you in for one. Drop a 1. I'm going to put you in on me, on the house. Thank you for all your hard work modding. And the night's not over yet. Not quite yet, so I imagine this would also count towards the sword race if anybody wanted to put in chat for the sword. You're welcome, Harley, babe. So now we are 3 down, 7 to go, $3 a spot. Gets you the option of winning either $1 of constitutional, Benji and a Kennedy, both 90%ers, or one of these excellent little flashlights. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, these make a really good little truck or car light, toolbox light for his or hers. Excellent little present for niece or nephew. I've had this light for about 2 years now, and I mean, it doesn't see heavy use. It's not like my work light. It's my around the house light, but it'll really light up my backyard or my neighbor's fence if I need to see what the dogs are barking at, like if there's a skunk or a possum out there. But excellent for all of these purposes. You just can't go wrong. But 2 years and it's held up really well. The finish has held up really well.
I own a bunch of the Olights. I got one coming from you as well, but I already had a bunch before that, and the little one like you got there, like you just said, that little sucker shines really bright for the size of them.
Oh yeah, and it's got a lifetime warranty on this box, so that might be the difference between the second generations and the first generations too, because I know that one that I gave you had a 5-year on the box. So they the new ones looks like they got a lifetime warranty on them too. So even a better gift for a niece or nephew, or if you just know a kid graduating or something like that, or getting ready to, just something they can have around, and they may not appreciate it until they need it, but one of these days they may need to reach into the purse or the car or pocket and use a light, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, so and so gave me this for my graduation."
So Jay
Jay's in there. Thank you, Jay. So we got what is it?
5 left, I believe.
5 left,
I got
5 down,
5
5
down.
down. Yep, halfway there. Harley Beb says she's got about 4 or 5 of them. They're awesome. Yep, and they're also semi-collectible. Like there's a little niche market out there of people who collect them. They what's going on, Broke Stacker? Running a little cheap race for the end of the night here. Doing $3 a spot. We got 5 spots left. Giving everybody an option of winning either a flashlight or a dollar's worth of constitutional. So I like to keep a silver option available because that's what we're all about here on the channel. But I am trying to explore a couple of new options. But a dollar constitutional is a choice, or you can choose between one of these 3 Olight i3T2 EOS flashlights. Everyday carry, runs off a AAA battery, telcap switch. It's got a high and a low mode, so it's a 2-mode. Got a beautiful little pocket clip that also is reversible to put onto a bill of a hat. Uses a lamp light. Got a high mode of 100, or actually the ones out there on the table are 200 lumens. Mine's 180. And then the low mode's 5 lumens for reading a map in a car or whatever.
Don't forget, if anybody wants, you can get a chat spot here that will go on our katana race, the one that Jay's doing.
That's right.
124 names on that right now.
Yep. Broke if Broke's just coming in here, but I'm sure there might be a couple of new people. VIN number reader. Yeah. Excellent for reading the VIN number. Yeah, that katana race they're talking about. So Jay Smokes donated a 2-ounce katana sword coin from the Republic of Chad, and it's he donated it for a big race. And anybody who put in chat on Monday nights on Brad's channel on the open panel or this show tonight will get a single entry. And what did you say, 126 entries? There's somewhere in the neighborhood of 126 entries taken. But whenever there's a mini or a low-cost race like this, if you put in chat, it also qualifies to get you an entry into it. So that will be ran on the Monday after Easter. So from now until Easter, that's still active and eligible. So if you were to get a chat spot for $3, that would get you a entry into that katana race, and get you a 1 out of 10 chance of winning either the dollar constitutional silver or the one of the 3 flashlights you see on the stage here.
I mean, if anybody, you're showing me if anybody wanted to do it a little bit cheaper, if they wanted to put a chat spot, and we could do $1.50 a spot, 10 spots. Winner of the mini would get 3 on the main on this race.
We could.
Sometimes that 2 and under will get people in, because sometimes people got $1.50 or something in their Cash App or PayPal or.
Yeah, we could try it. Because I do have Cash App. That's right. Yep. Looks like Harley is not wasting any time. She is pausing the main, so we're going to run that on a mini. So we've got 5 main spots taken, and this is going to be $1.50 a spot for 10 spot of a mini to close Wait, that's
This would give us, if we
three.
give us 3 spots, which would give us 8, we would have 2 left if after this mini closes.
All right. So running out of space on my sheet. Let me move over here. So we were at 150 times 10 on the mini, and Daryl's in for 1. Harley Babe's saying, yes, I want to go to bed.
Oh, Jay, you're right. I was wrong. Not it would give. Yeah. It would close it. You're right. I was doing it back. I was doing my math. My math was correct, but I was doing it backwards. Where I was saying 3 spots. But yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's doing $3 a spot. So yeah, you're right. It would give us 5 spots.
All right. So for half of the spots of the race, y'all, we're running this mini, $1.50 a spot for 10 spots. So
Yeah, I did the math correct, Harley Babe. I just said 3 spots because I was thinking he's been doing $5 a spot all night, but
yeah,
he's doing $3 on this one. So yeah.
and I don't math after 1 a.m. And Broke's in for 2, so that's 3 down on the mini and 7 left. And but yeah, if anybody wants to put in chat on this mini, it's an excellent low cost opportunity to get your. It doesn't matter if your chat mini spot wins or not. The very fact that you put chat in to the mini gets you that entry onto the katana race.
So this will close the main, everybody. This will close the main.
Yep. This is for all the coconuts pretty much. Daryl's putting chat in. Heck yeah.
All right, let's go over to the spreadsheet and put Daryl on the spreadsheet. Darren and Daryl's the last one on the spreadsheet as of right now.
Did you get Silver Clan from that last one?
Silver Clan. Yeah, Silver Clan was 121, and after Silver Clan, you got 2.
Okay.
And then Darren, and then Daryl.
All right. Cool. All right. So we got 6 left on this mini, y'all, at $1.50 a spot. I don't even think you can get a double cheeseburger for that. I don't even think you can get a regular cheeseburger for that anymore, or a taco. Oh, I ain't worried about 20 cents, Darren. Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. So we got 4 down, 6 left, and this will be the final one of the night, everybody. I don't think I would be, seems like a lot of our other people that were getting in races, they said goodnight and went to bed. So I don't know that I would be able to close another one. I do have some of those coppers. We'd have to do those at $3 for 10 spots. So I think this will probably be the last one.
Can't believe grocery prices in the last 3 months. I know. It's gotten ridiculous. I mean, it was already ridiculous, but it's not turned around like I hoped it would. And I know it's still early, but I was kind of hoping those oil pipelines would be one of the first things to open up back up and get that gas cheaper and then get everything else cheaper by proxy.
Well, it's 6 more spots, everybody, and we'll close it and run it. We'll close it, run the mini, and then run the main.
Yep. And like we've said before, and we'll say it again, that $1.50 a spot is really cheap to get an entry into that sword race.
Yeah, I guess I'll put another chat spot in it.
All righty.
And so I'll go over here and I'll put another one on my spreadsheet for myself. And add myself to the mini.
Thank you, Brad.
Chat. All right, Harley babe. Darren. Darren, step off.
Thank you,
You're not
Darren.
getting on there last. I am. Oh, Darren and Daryl, they're fighting for the chats for the lead.
There you go.
All right.
That's the spirit.
Everybody's getting them chat spots for the katana. So I got to go just a moment. I'll go add those two on there. So we got, let's see, Daryl and then Darren going on the spreadsheet. Daryl. And then Darren.
All right. 2 left on the mini. Darren says grab the list now.
Chat.
I don't even know how many people we got in chat right now.
Oh, Darren grabbed another. I'm going to have to add. I got to add, let's see. So Darren, Daryl, Darren. So Darren gets another one. Daryl.
And I want to thank you guys I want to thank everybody who's been in here and been participating, but I know Darren and Daryl, you guys have been champions tonight.
Darren.
Appreciate y'all.
Darren was first on that. I almost had it in the wrong order, but I got it in the right order now. Too many D's.
Yeah, and then their dad's name is Dale.
Yeah, I know. Darren, Daryl. And then Darren again. I just had to correct the spreadsheet because I had them in there, but I didn't have them in the correct order. But now I got it in the correct order.
Now you got to go back again.
Oh, and he's getting Daryl, 2 more for chat. Daryl and Daryl.
Yep.
So Daryl. That takes us up to 131 on the spreadsheet. All right.
What's going on, Muscle Shell? Welcome back.
8. So then after Darren, we had Daryl for the close then, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl for chat, twice for the close.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he wanted one me on my last spot. So on the last 2, put one Daryl chat. I believe. Yep.
So time out 1 second. So they weren't the one where he said 2 chat is not actually 2 chat then.
Correct.
Okay. So I gotta make sure I remove 1 chat off of the here and then make sure I remove 1 off of the spreadsheet.
Yep.
Okay.
And he wanted chat to be on that 9th spot, and he wanted the closing spot.
Okay. Daryl and Daryl. Okay. Boy, people are just being picky, aren't they? Tell me.
Hey, they know that closing spot on a Brad show. That
I'm
closing
telling
spot's
you.
lucky.
So here's the list so they can look at it to make sure. Oh, I actually got to bump this one down because it went on the same line right there. So there we go. So Daryl and then Stacker got another. Daryl got chat. I got chat. Darren got chat. And Darren again for chat. Darren, or now you guys have to, if I'm wrong on the order here, let me know because I got all these Darrens, and then the last 2 were Daryl. So let me know if that was by any chance out of order with all the swapping they wanted done there.
I'm gonna wait. Harley Babe says list is good, but I could have swore that second Darren chat there, the ones that are bunched up together like that, I could have swore it was Darren and Daryl.
Yeah, I'm going back up. So I got a chat, and then after me, it was Darren, okay, which is correct. And then after that one, it was Daryl. So this one here should be Daryl, I believe.
Yep.
Daryl. And then Darren, right? Is it Darren again? but that was just for the Darren. That's just a regular spot,
Right.
which I have. And then Daryl for chat. And then Daryl didn't want to chat on the last one. So that should be right, everybody, correct?
Harley Babe says that's correct, so I think we're good.
All right. I just went back up to double check in the order. All right. So here we go. I'm going to mix them up real good, make the rabbits dizzy because it's Easter. Like 50 times. Turn it off. Here we go.
Good luck, Cottontails.
Everybody has been added to the spreadsheet as well. I removed that, like I said, that very last one. I did remove that because he wanted just for him on there and not chat. So the spreadsheet is updated as well.
Yeah, that's one heck of a generous offer that Jay made there, like donation. I can't believe that.
Yeah, especially if you get to do it and get on it with mini spots as well. Yep, no problem there, Darren. Like I said, Darren, you were welcome to this will be the last one of the night, but you're welcome to come up. All you got to do is ask, send me an email other than open panel. If need be, just let us know.
13 seconds left. So many chat spots.
Here comes one of them. Who's this coming?
Is it going to take
Daryl? Daryl for chat.
Nice. Chat takes the last 5 on the main.
All right. So, Daryl, here's the big question for you, though, Daryl. Do you want to put just chat on the main, or do you want to run a race now and pick certain spots, like 5 different people, to get in it? We can just put all 5 on the main if that's what you want, or we can run a chat race and you can pick spots that you want 5 different people to have. That's completely up to you.
It says run race now.
Okay, and if what spots? Okay, what 5 spots do you want to give out?
Yeah, you could put like a 1 through 5, or you could put 1 through
whatever
4
numbers you say, 1 through 5, or you can whatever numbers you want. I can let me see here. Rough idea.
First and the last. So you want to do like
but you get 5 though, Daryl. You get 5 so that you close the chat gets the last 5 spots. So 5 different people can get on it.
You could do like first,
or we just put
two.
Chat in the race 5 times and we run it, and if chat comes in, then we run a chat race anyway. So however you want to do it. What I can do, if everybody's chitting, everybody do their chitting and chatting right now, and I can tell him how many participants there's going to be. If everybody chits and chats, I'll look right now. I'll grab the names. I know there's not many people here, and I'll tell them how many people are here.
Yeah, last thing I saw was grab names now, so I think he's wanting you to grab them now and then just wait until.
Yeah.
I think he's wanting you to put chat on the main race, and then if they win, we'll run it.
Well, that's okay. We can do that. I grabbed the names right now. I grabbed everybody. There's not even a ton of people on it, so
there's probably like 10 or 12 people.
Yeah.
And he says, yes, that works. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
We want to just put chat in on the main. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Always.
So
it'll make life easier and
chat. And chat. Just putting all chats in there for that then. And that's 10. So chat wins. I already have names grabbed. All right, so here's the list. Daryl, Darren, Harley Babe, myself, Jay, and then the last 5 were chats.
Heck yeah.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Eggs with legs. Good luck, y'all.
I'll tell you right now, if we would have just ran a like we did before, like we would have just ran and he would have said pick the top like 5 people. I mean, half the people that are here would have actually probably, because it wouldn't have been duplicates. So half the people that are in chat still would have ended up with a spot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like either way. I mean,
I like doing it like on open panel. I like kind of doing it that way a little bit. So that way, or when we do the minis over there, that way, like not all one person ends up with all bunched up minis. That way, if we do, mini over there and then not like myself, if I'm doing a mini, you know what I mean? If I do that, then I can go put the 5 people from over there run the race. And if I want to take the first 5 or however I want to do it.
Yep. 5 seconds left. Who's going to take it? Chat 3 in the lead.
Everybody.
Woohoo.
Chat number 3.
All right. And those names
This
have already
ain't going
been
to take
pulled.
me but a second because I already got them pulled. I just gotta grab another race. That's all. Hit it there.
And good luck, everybody. List has been pulled. We're ready to rock and roll this thing.
It's just taking me a second because I did pull it. I just got to put it through the picker thingamajigger so it takes everybody out. Right there. Well, there aren't many people here left at all. Copy.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thanks. All right. Done. Bring it up. And here we go. Good odds on this one, y'all, because there ain't many left. So
Oh wow, yeah. Is that even 10?
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow. All right, y'all. Good luck. Wonderful odds.
The last of the Mohicans, because everybody said goodnight and went to bed.
Yeah. Well, this was a fun show.
Yeah. Much appreciated for everybody coming and hanging out with us tonight, because normally would have been open panel, but things got a little messed up with that. But we just kind of decided to pop up, and all y'all showed up. So
yeah, it's an excellent turnout for short notice and everything.
And like I keep saying, we'll keep collecting because I see Ernest is also here. Daryl,
heck yeah, coin karma, buddy.
Congratulations, Daryl. Daryl also one of the supporters here all the time, as well as pretty much everybody on that list is always hanging out with us.
Yeah, everybody, we got a loyal group. We don't always have the biggest group, but we got loyal. All right, Daryl. Did you have a particular color of flashlight in mind, or would you like the dollar in constitutional? Hey, Harley, we don't mind being stuck with you one bit.
He wants the pink flashlight?
Pink flashlight, heck yeah.
You might have to fight Harley Babe for that.
Yeah, I can always get more.
True.
All right, and Harley was like, no. Do you want me to put this in the same package with Darren's?
Oh, yeah, you can put their stuff together. They don't mind.
All right, cool.
Unless they say different now, but whenever they both win stuff from me, I always put it together.
Okay. All right.
He said his dad won't lose it, so it's bright. I guess it's a brighter color, and his dad won't lose it that way.
Oh, okay. Sweet. All right.
I didn't pick that one though the last time because Harley Babe wanted it, so I laid off with the pink one. Because I thought I'd look good with a pink flashlight in my pocket.
I'll have to get some more of those. JG did the knives for a while.
Yeah.
He was the knife guy. I don't mind being the flashlight guy one bit.
Sure. Yeah, you can get them from Olight. They got I own a ton of Olights. You all saw. I mean, I've got them on my guns. I've got the big one with the window breaker on it. I've got all kinds of Olights. They're awesome flashlights.
Yeah, they're definitely. Surefire is probably like the top recognized brand, and then Streamlight is a close second, and then Olight is moving right on up there in that third spot.
Yeah, they started coming out with the Olight sights as well now for I just got one, their brand new one that I got for that AR that I showed you the other day.
Yeah,
I got the Olight sight. Yeah, I just got one of those.
Nice.
So yeah, I like it so far. I haven't because all the stuff that's been going on, I haven't had the opportunity to sight it in yet, but hopefully here when the weather gets a little bit nicer, I'll be able to. I love the Streamlight, like you said. I have a couple Streamlights too. Those are pretty nice. But yeah, I've got a lot of the Olights. My son actually kind of collects some of the Olight stuff as well. He does some of the knives and flashlights. So
there's so much stuff out there I saw that they were doing these. I had one. I picked up the tan one, but when I started to see how many different color variations they made, there's a ton of them. I haven't even scratched the surface.
Yeah.
But and some of them are wicked expensive, depending on how limited they are, and then some are not as much, but they're just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are. Well, I think that's going to. We got our faithful 9 people left here hanging out with us, so that's going to do it for us for tonight. I'll let Show Me say goodnight first.
Good night, everybody. Thank you all for showing up. I know it's short notice, but I really do appreciate everybody, and thanks for getting spots and making it fun. And look forward to seeing you all next time.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on the late night stream. Tomorrow, we do have a stream set up. So RC is going to let me know how he's feeling. If he happens not to be feeling good earlier, we may end up having to do a later stream again. So watch for possible time change tomorrow, depending on how RC and everything's going, because I'm not sure, once again, what time I will be done and stuff like that. So if that does happen tomorrow, that he's not able to pop on earlier, it'll probably get switched to a later time. So just keep your eye out if it does happen to get changed. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. Harley Bay, thank you for modding once again for us. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Love you guys, and have a great night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.